Congressman, let's talk COVID-19 relief. A lot of businesses around the country getting increasingly concerned, increasingly desperate for that relief. Nacy Pelosi now coming out saying that she's okay with a smaller bill. The timing of that, obviously, terribly interesting and highly political. Bernie Sanders now saying, though, a new $900 billion bipartisan proposal should not pass. So the truth is here that while politicians are arguing about it, people are just out there needing help. Where does this land? When does the help arrive?
Well, that's a great question. But, look, there would be no bill helpful to Bernie Sanders. It wasn't really basically a government takeover our economy. So let's just be honest about that and put him to the side. And then look at under the dictionary of political hypocrisy would be Nacy Pelosi, the speaker, who all through the fall and all through it would never come to the table and discuss getting relief before the election. And then miraculously, now that she believes that Joe Biden won the election and the vaccine's around the corner, she said, OK, I'll look at something different. That is despicable. What the speaker said the other day in not playing politics and now playing politics with COVID relief goes to exactly what you said, Jed. There are people out there who are hurting right now. We've wanted to see relief, targeted our businesses, targeted those communities that need this help. And the president last night spoke about this in the rally when he said he wants to see this relief happen. Speaker Pelosi ought to be ashamed of herself for actually now showing what we've known all along, and that is that this is a political decision for her that she's been saying. The only good thing, I guess, from Speaker Pelosi is that now she just admitted what we've known all along. She played politics with people's lives on COVID response.
Absolutely. She said it couldn't be lower than $2 trillion. Now here we are at $900 billion. It makes no sense. And then other than through a political lens.
Did not like that piece of legislation.
What
has shifted now when they're on board with this piece that's come out of the Senate?
Perhaps you missed what I said earlier. Joe Biden committed to ending and crushing the virus and having a Build a Better America initiative, Build Back Better, a vaccine, answer to our prayers. An answer to our prayers of 95% effectiveness in terms of Pfizer and Moderna, and there may be others coming forward. That is a total game changer. A new president and a vaccine. So there's nothing to, these are different. What was then before was not more of this. This has simplicity. It's what we've had in our bills. It's for a shorter period of time, but that's okay now because we have a new president, a president who recognizes that we need to depend on science to stop the virus, a president who understands that America's working families need to have money in their pockets in a way that takes them into the future without any of the contraptions of any of the other bills that the administration was associating itself with them before. We feel very excited about the prospect that there's a bipartisan bill, because I told members I'm not bringing any more bills that are not bipartisan. We wanted to show what needs to be done in the interest of negotiation. They're negotiating. It's a good product. It's not everything we want. Don't get me wrong. I don't want the Republicans to think that that this is a dream come true. It is not, but it is a path forward. Yeah.
Was it a mistake not to accept half of a loaf months ago when you said, I'm not going to accept half a loaf?
Look, I'm going to tell you something.
Now,
don't characterize what we did before as a mistake, as a preface to your question, if you want an answer. That was not a mistake. It was a decision, and it has taken us to a place where we can do the right thing without other, shall we say, considerations in the legislation that we don't want. Now, that is it. Now, the fact is, I'm very proud of where we are. My chairs have worked very hard on all of this. They were not even happy with a proposal that we made the other day before we saw this proposal. They thought we had come back too small. So it's not about an individual, it's about how we address the needs of the American people. And we have to do it in a scientific way, and we have to do it in a way that recognizes people need food on the table. They need to get their rent paid. They need money in their pockets. They need their unemployment insurance to be there. They do not need a whole cacophony of other things that are on the agenda that have nothing to do with meeting their needs. So we're very pleased at where it is. And as I say, with a Democratic president committed to a scientific solution for this, with the idea that we will have a vaccine, it's a complete game changer from them.
Nacy Pelosi, 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 Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi, 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 Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi, on God, after this drop it, you won't have a job. Pelosi, 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 on God, I'm saving my country, I cannot be stopped. Pelosi, 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 on God, after this drop it, you won't have a job. Pelosi, 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 on God, I'm saving my country, I cannot be stopped.